Welcome back, peeps, to Let's Play the Blackwell Convergence with me, Pixie Poison. So in the last video, we helped Alan Riken over to the other side, and we gave him a little bit of hope and self-esteem before he went, which he desperately needed. And we also went to the Park Gallery to see Nishanti, where we also met Monique, and she's got an interesting story to tell us apparently. But, even more weirdly, in our sleep last night, we ended up in the in-between somehow, and a gothic-looking woman telling us our time will come soon. Very, very creepy. But, now we have a job to do. So, we are going to investigate Monique's story. So, she's at Cube Star Films, Lafayette Street. Alright then, let us head to Cube Star Films, shall we?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's blow this popsicle stand.
Alright. And the hallway looks the same as it always did in the first game. There we are. Right. Okay, Cube Star Films. Alrighty.
Come in.
Hey.
Hi, Monique?
Oh, hello. You're Nishanti's friend, aren't you? The writer?
Yeah, that's me.
You left early last night.
Yeah, sorry. I was kinda tired.
No need to make excuses. I wish I had the judgment to leave like you did. I had to endure that place for 3 more hours.
Oof. Unlucky. So this is Monique's office. Looking pretty good. Okay, let's have a look around. Ooh! What's that out there? Is that a cat? It looks like. It's looking a bit strange.
Nice view from up here.
Okay, not mentioning the cat at all.
This poster is for a film called Water Under the Bridge. It stars Frank Lyons.
Okay, cool. What's she got to say then? Go on, we'll go through each then. Ask about her job.
So, what do you do here at CubeStar?
I'm the executive producer. In a nutshell, I make sure everything gets done, on time, and under budget.
She whips everyone into shape, huh? I like her.
Alright, keep your pants on, Joey. Okay, first we'll ask her about the ghost story. Let's get to the point.
So, you have a ghost story, is that right?
Oh, yes. It's really nothing. Kind of embarrassing, really.
Nishanti said it had to do with Frank Lyons.
Yes, it was all over the news. You know what happened.
Not really.
I know he died, but that's all I know.
Yes, he's dead. I saw him die. He died while filming his last scene. It was tragic and all, but in the end we had to finish the movie. We found a lookalike to complete the scene and then released it. That should have been the end of it. But the film was a smash hit.
Really? It was that good?
No, it wasn't. People only turned up because a man's death was attached to it. For years we tried to create a moneymaker. And this is how we did it. Be careful what you wish for, Rosangela. That's all I'll say.
So what happened next?
Next, I hear him.
You hear him?
Over in Central Park, near the Gothic Bridge. It's where he died. I pass the area every morning when I go jogging. I can swear I hear him, calling me.
Really?
It's like he's, well, it's probably just my own guilty conscience. We profited from his death. There's no denying that. But what could we do? Give the money to charity? We have investors to pay back. Anyway, that's my ghost story. Take it or leave it.
I say we take it. We haven't been to the park in a while.
I agree. So, she says she hears Frank Lyons, and says today isn't the nicest day for a stroll in the park, but it's not exactly a social call. Exactly. No, I say we take it. What's she got to say about the cat, I wonder?
I saw a cat on the window ledge outside.
Oh, her? The company adopted her. She belonged to Frank.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Well, that's that then. Okay, she belonged to Frank. Okay then. Alright then, let's see what the park will yield us then. Let's see if there's any truth to this story. See if there's anything to find. Gothic Bridge. Let's go. Oh, hello. Yeah, we got a ghost,
I
alright.
think that's Frank Lyons. He looks different in person. Of course, he isn't exactly a person anymore.
What do you mean? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? No. What do you mean?
What's he doing?
Damn it, where is that woman?
Okay, now that should give you a first little clue about what to do. The trick here,
Right?
when you start...
Wait, I know this. What about,
Thanks, Frank.
what
The
about
trick here is don't talk to him with Rosa first.
What do
That
you
won't
mean?
get you very far.
Is that
Switch
right?
to Joey,
No, wait.
because he can get on a kind of ghost-to-ghost level. Like so. Do your thing, Joey.
Hello?
Oh, hey, you with the company?
Company?
Oh, I guess you're not. They told me to meet him out here. I guess they're late.
Yeah.
Are you Frank Lyons?
You recognize me?
Sure.
That's... Thank you. That means a lot.
Hey, I live to please. Sort of.
Okay, there we are. It looks like Monique's lead paid off. She told us that Frank Lyons died of a heart attack. And here he is. Okay, so let's see what we can get out of him.
So, Frank, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just waiting to finish up. Just one scene to go and I'm done. Finally.
Done is the word, yeah. Never mind.
Alright. So, he obviously thinks he's still doing a film, doesn't
So,
he?
we're on a movie set?
Yep, the film is called Water Under the Bridge.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to tell you that, but we're hardly Paramount Pictures or anything. Just don't tell anyone, okay?
Oh, lips are sealed.
So obviously he thinks this is his last film.
Are you sure this is a movie set?
Yeah?
Where are all the lights, equipment, cameras?
You know, I'm not sure. They should be on their way. I don't know what's keeping them.
Let's find out what he remembers. This might give us a clue.
Could you tell me the last thing you remember?
What do you mean? I've just been hanging out here.
And before that?
I was... Funny thing.
Yes?
The Minetta.
The Minetta.
Yeah, I was there. I'm always there.
Okay, that just got ever so slightly creepy. His face went a bit strange. Should a place called the Manetha. Okay. Let's see what we've got in our notes. Okay, he died before the park gallery opened, so he's definitely not gonna remember anything about that. Let's see what he says about Monique.
What can you tell me about Monique?
Miss Stallman? She's a good lady. I just wonder where she is.
You expecting her?
Yeah. We can't start without the executive producer, can we? I could swear I saw her run by a couple of times. But why wouldn't she stop?
Okay. Probably best not to broach that yet, because he's probably going to deny it, because they usually do. See if we can get anything more about the Minetta.
Just what is the Minetta?
Minetta?
Yeah, what is it?
The Minetta. I'm famous there, you know.
Uh.
You can always find a willing ear there, and some donations for the fund.
The fund? What fund?
Yes, they are very kind.
Why are you talking like that?
Talking like what?
Like you... Oh, never mind.
Okay, that's kind of weird. That's almost as if that wasn't him talking. Okay. Well, as I said, there's no point trying to tell him he's dead just yet, because he's not going to believe it. They never do. So, let's see what we can find out.
Well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
Okay.
What about me? What
Okay.
about me?
There we go.
What
Okay.
about me?
Let's head
What
back
about me?
home, and we'll see if we can find anything about the Minetta. Let's see. Okay, let's check out our computer. Ooh, she got any emails? Auto login Rosa B. Yeah. Ooh, Rel Day Books. Let's see. Dear Rosangela Blackwell, thank you for submitting your rough draft of The Devil and the Deacon. Nice little nod to the first game. To our editor, unfortunately we are not looking for new ghost stories at this time. We wish you the best of luck in the future. Oh, what a shame. Well, Donald Quentin. The doctor from the first game as well. Dear Miss Blackwell, I just wanted to touch base and see if everything was alright with you and yours. My door is always open if you ever feel the need to chat. All the best. Oh, that's very nice. Special offer. For all your software and networking needs, contact Tomo. Good to know. NYU Housing Office. Rosangela Blackwell, please be aware that a stay-away policy has been put into effect against you by a Kelly Hawthorne. Oh dear, yeah. Joanne's roommate wasn't too happy about us stealing a notebook then. Yep, crap. Oh, is that, should you harass her further, we'll be forced to get the police involved. Oops. Oopsie daisy. So obviously our little exploration didn't go unnoticed too much. From Yuna Lee. Hello, I don't know who you are, but my daughter Susan insisted I contacted you. Susan's mother, obviously. She's home and resting and appears to be doing fine. Please stay away from us. Susan lost her 2 best friends and nearly her life, and her mental health is fragile. Yeah, so Rosa's not having a great time of things at the minute, is she? But anyway, back to the case at hand. We're looking for the Minetta, so... the Minetta. Oh. Yeah, there we go. It's a pub. Okay, tavern in the East Village. Not too far away. Alright, we could always use a drink. Let's go to the pub.
You ready to go?
Hold your horses, will you? I'm coming.
Alright. Okay, let's go. Always got time for a drink. Okay. Well, it's full of photos, I can see.
Pictures of old celebrities. I don't recognize any of them.
And the big portrait?
It's a portrait of an old man.
Great, descriptive. Okay, let's see what we can get out of the barman. See if he can answer our questions.
Hi.
Good afternoon. What can I get for you?
Oh no, I'm not here to drink.
Go on, have one. Maybe it'll help you relax.
I was hoping you could answer some questions for me.
Really?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's just that this never happened to me before. You always see bartenders being questioned in the movies, but it never actually happens. You a detective?
Something like that.
Cool. How can I help?
It's true, you do only see it like in the movies. Alright. Well, let's find out a bit more about the Minetta.
What can you tell me about this place?
The Minetta? Been here forever. 60 or 70 years at least. I've only been here a few weeks myself, so I don't know much of the history.
Informative, thanks. Well, Frank Lyons said he was gonna... Well, he said he was here. Or at least something prompted him to say he was here a lot.
I was wondering if you've seen Frank Lyons.
Frank Lyons, the actor? Didn't he die a few months ago?
Yeah, he did. I think he might have come here before he died.
Well, we get all sorts in here, but I don't think we've ever seen him.
Okay. That's weird. Okay, well, let's see if we can get a bit more out of old Frank, because he says he's always there. But he does look a bit weird when he says he's there. Okay, so remember, don't go in with Rosa. Not just yet. Go in with Joey, because Joey's our little information mine. So,
Hello, Frank.
on a ghost-to-ghost level.
Oh, hey.
Right, let's clear this up, because the barman says you were never there.
Funny thing, I went to the Minetta. They never heard of you.
Why would they?
You said you went there all the time.
I've never heard of the place.
You told me you were famous there.
Famous?
Yeah, famous at the Minetta.
The Minetta?
Oh.
I go there all the time. It's like my second home.
But you just said,
Say, could you spare some money for the Joe Gould Fund?
Joe Gould Fund? What's that?
What's what?
The Joe Gould Fund.
I have no idea.
But you just... Oh, never mind.
Okay, there's definitely something else going on there. Something or someone is definitely prompting him to say that. And he referred to something called the Joe Gould Fund. Well, there's no point asking Frank about what it is, because even if something else is prompting him to say it, he himself has no idea. So, we're gonna have to go and find another way.
Well, see you around.
Sure. Bye.
That's fine. Okay. Let's see if the barman knows about the Joe Gould Fund. Because if he says he's famous there,
Hi
he would
there.
know what it
Got
is.
time for some more questions?
Sure, ask away.
Hey, about this Joe Gould Fund, know anything about that?
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or anything called the Joe Gould Fund?
Yeah, you could say that. Sometimes I think they should just rename this place the Joe Gould Bar and be done with it.
Really?
People hear about him and they come in here to ask about him. That's his portrait up there behind you. He died a long time ago.
Who was he?
He was some homeless guy who wandered the West Village in the 50s and 60s. He told some crazy stories and people found him entertaining, so they gave him money for his food and his beer. He referred to the money as the Joe Gould Fund. He also tried to write a book or something.
He never finished it?
Nope.
Hey, sounds like your soulmate.
Ouch! Joey throwing more shade than a circus tent. Okay, but it also sounds like it started raining outside. Great. Well, thanks a lot. Well, let's have a look at this portrait of Joe Gould. Hey, see what he looked like.
It's a portrait of Joe Gould.
Anything strange about the portrait? Apart from all the liquor that's there? Not really, but gives us an insight into what he looked like. But why is his kind of spirit getting involved with Frank Lyons? That's just strange. That's just very, very strange. Okay. Well, let's see if Monique mentioned anything about that, because you never know, Frank might have mentioned it before he died. Perhaps. This might have been a problem before he died.
Hello. Again? Oh, Ilsa, you're back. Make yourself at home. You always do.
The cat's come in from the rain. Yay, we can actually have a look at it. Okay, hey there. Anything else you can say? Oh, ask about Ilsa.
Cute cat. Thanks. But she's not mine. She was Frank's. Just between you and me, she's not very friendly.
Ah, good to know. Because we were going to go over and play with it. But, yeah. You know anything about this?
Have you ever heard of Joe Gould or the Joe Gould Fund?
Sorry. No.
Ah, well, that's that then. The Minetta Tavern?
Have you ever heard of a place called the Minetta?
Sorry. No.
And again, that's another topic of conversation cut short. Okay, right, we're gonna have to get something right here.
Tell me about Frank.
Frank? He was a solid actor. Not A-list material, but dependable. He could read his lines and hit his marks and look good on camera. He didn't demand much, and he was easy to work with. We set him up with an apartment nearby. That was all he needed. That reminds me, we still haven't moved his stuff out. I'll have to get on that.
Ah, so they gave him an apartment, did they? Any chance we could go and have a look?
You really rented him an apartment. That's very generous.
Not really. The company owns it, and it's rent controlled. We couldn't pay him much, so it was the least we could do.
Again, can we go and have a nosy?
Can you give me the address?
Of Frank's old apartment? Why?
I just wanted to look around.
I ask again. Why?
Research.
You're very dedicated, but I'm afraid the answer is no. I'd like to give Frank some bit of dignity.
Fair enough, but you know we're gonna find a way to get in there anyway.
Thanks for the chat, Monique.
Sure.
Okay. Well, Ilsa's inside now. Let's go and inspect.
She's a little black cat. I don't recognize the breed. She's wearing a little collar with an ID tag.
Really? Well, should let us have a look at
Hey,
that?
kitty.
Oh!
Ouch! She scratched me.
Careful. That was Frank's cat. She's a mean one.
Ah! Right, well. Joey, you any good with animals? Distract this little meow for us.
Hey, little fella.
There we go. Okay, now you gotta do this pretty quick. Cat. There we go.
All right, Elsa. Let's see what's on your ID tag.
Yay!
Street and Avenue A. Hopefully that's where we need to be.
Got it. There we go. Dress was on the cat's ID tag. Perfect. Yay! And that's the achievement you get if you only have to distract the cat once. Because he doesn't distract it for very long, so you've only got a small window of opportunity to get that address. But we got it. So, let's go and have a nose around in it. Let's see what we can get. Okay, there it is. Frank Lyons' apartment. Fabulous. Nice little snooping there. And Joey's got away with animals. Yay! Good to know.
locked.
Of course it is. But luckily, we have our own little purveyor of doors. Oh, Joey! Go in and have a look, will you?
Once again, it's up to the dead guy to sort things out.
Be my guest.
There we go. Alright, let's see what we got here.
I don't recognize anybody in those photographs.
Great. Anything else around the apartment?
Looks like a poster for a B-grade Arabian Nights flick. Frank Lyons has got top billing.
Nice. And the other one?
It's a movie poster. Looks like hard-boiled detective schlock. Frank Lyons starred in it.
Great. Tissues?
Maybe Frank had a cold before he died? At least I hope so. I don't want to think about what those tissues were for.
Ooh, and yarn.
Oh, sweet. A ball of yarn. For the cat, I guess.
And obviously that's the cat's bowl. Ooh, another poster.
It looks like a still from a moving picture. I think I recognize Frank in the background.
Hmm. He also has reels as well.
Looks like Frank was a collector of old film reels. I wonder what he played them on.
And some magazines, too.
A bunch of magazines related to the film biz. Celebrity gossip, most likely. It's nice to see that some things never change.
Ooh, what's in the box?
There's nothing in there but junk.
Oh. Well, that was anticlimactic.
It's a poster for a romantic comedy. Looks like our boy Frank had a supporting role.
Ah, but this is what we're here for. Bunch of papers.
Looks like a film script.
Okay. Cool. Now, look at this, peeps. Does this look familiar at all? This first line? This sounds eerily familiar. Sounds like what Frank was spouting. So, and this is also in a park, so could this be what Frank was spouting? Could this be the scene from Water Under the Bridge, perhaps? We'll see. But you have to kind of make a note of this, like a mental note, and think, especially Yvonne's lines, because we're gonna give Frank his own Yvonne. We're gonna do this.
You sure this guy was in pictures? He didn't even have a hot tub.
Was he supposed to?
If I was in pictures, I'd have a hot tub.
Well, naturally.
Although, I did find something interesting.
What?
There was a piece of paper just lying on a table.
Do you remember what was on it?
Of course I do.
There you go.
Sounds like a film script.
Probably the last thing he worked on before he died. You ever hear these lines in a flick before?
No. I haven't gone to the movies since, well, you.
Makes no difference. It's probably not important.
Don't say that, Joey. It is important. It's very important. And we're gonna put it to use. Okay, let's head to the bridge. Okay. Now we will go and talk to Frank with Rosa. Because his Yvonne has just
Hi
arrived.
there.
I knew you'd come.
There we go. Now, don't let these things confuse you, Pete's. They will, but remember the lines. Yvonne's line is, how did you know? So, ask how he knew.
How did you know I'd come?
I know you, Yvonne. Perhaps too well.
Uh-huh. Now, you want to try and hit this one on the nose. Try and tell him he's dead.
Listen, I have to tell you something.
Come on. The boat's going to leave any minute.
Really? Well, that's funny, because we're not getting on that boat.
I'm not going.
Not going? What do you mean you're not going?
What, you deaf? I'm not going.
I said I'm not going.
You're staying?
Yes, I'm staying here with,
Now, who is the mystery man she's staying with? Why, Tom, of course.
Tom.
Tom? Tom? What's that idiot have that I don't?
He's a good man, Zach, and he needs me.
And what about me?
You don't need me, Zach. You never did.
Huh? That's not in the script.
Wait, let's talk about this.
Just forget me. Be free.
Yvonne! Wait! Yvonne! Yvonne! Yvonne? Alright. Finished. Finally. Hey Monique, when's the rap party again? Monique? Where is she? Where is everybody? Hey, come on guys. This is weird. Where did everybody go? This isn't funny.
Hate to break it to you, Frank.
Oh, Rebecca, thank God. We just finished the scene, right? So where did everybody go?
I'm not Rebecca, Frank.
What? Of course you are. Only Rebecca could have finished the scene. Something's not right.
Nope.
Something is not right. I was here
And
filming the scene. Something happened.
Here it comes.
the penny drops.
Oh, I'm dead, aren't I?
Yeah.
Sorry, Frank.
I'm a ghost and I'm haunting my last film shoot. That's so cliche.
I'm sorry, Frank. I really am.
So what now?
Just relax and take a hold of this. Okay, do it.
Whoa. Ow.
Ow! I gotta work on my landings.
It's so bright. It should hurt my eyes, but it doesn't.
I don't think it's real light. I'm not sure what it is.
It's beautiful.
Just head towards it, Frank. That's all you need to do.
You know, my very first acting role was a ghost. I was 8 years old. We put on a Halloween play in the 3rd grade. I played Scary Ghost number 3. Funny the things you remember. It wasn't a bad life, was it? I might not have made it big, but I made it somewhere. How many can say the same, huh?
That's true.
Not many.
No, not many. I've had a pretty good run. If it's my time to go, then it's my time. I just wish I knew who choked me to death.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Huh?
You weren't choked. You had a heart attack.
No, I was choked. I remember it distinctly.
The news reports all said it was a heart attack.
Wait.
No disrespect, but I think I know how I died. The large hands around my neck? You don't forget a thing like that.
Why would the press lie about how you died?
I don't know. You'd think that they'd love a story about a murder. Funny, it doesn't even bother me. I think I'm ready to go.
Wait, hold on a
What?
second.
No can do. I gotta fly. See you around, and thanks.
Just a few questions.
Choked, you say? That's eerily familiar, isn't it? Oh god. What's that?
Hey, what the? I'm warning you.
Oh!
You? No, it can't be.
I can still help you.
No, you're dead, aren't you?
So many dead. So many glide upon the earth.
Tell me something I don't know. Did you kill Frank?
I helped him. I get no thanks.
What?
You want me to thank you? How about you buzz off?
I can help you. You are still in pain. So much pain.
No way, not again. This ends now.
Why do you resist?
Resist? I'll show you resist.
Whoa!
I know you.
You don't know jack, lady. Get off me.
Oh
Joey?
god!
Clear off, kid. Get back.
It's her. After all this time.
Hey, you stay away from her, you hear me?
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Joey, who was that?
Trouble.
Oh dear.
Well,
Well, what?
who is she?
Her? She's nobody's sweetheart. Just some spook.
She attacked you, Joey. Why did she do that?
I have no idea. You think I've got all the answers? Well, you're wrong. I'm just in the dark as you are.
You're lying. You recognized her, and she knew you. Tell me, Joey, please.
Yeah, I know her. She calls herself the Countess.
Oh,
She's
God.
from an old case, back when I was with your aunt. She was alive then, and just as crazy.
Tell me.
Look, it's late. You want to be up all night, or you want the short version?
Nope. We want to hear everything.
Tell me everything.
We thought she was a raving loony at first. We'd see her on the street, ranting like a crazy woman. We were investigating these two ghosts. Both had been killed by an old woman. Didn't take much deduction to put two and two together.
So she was killing people.
Not exactly. She thought she was freeing people. You see, she was a medium.
A medium? Like me? Like Auntie?
Yeah, only she didn't have a spirit guide. There was this reporter, Joseph Mitchell. Somehow they formed a bond. He didn't know it, but whoever he wrote about, she would go and kill. She was freeing their spirits, which is what you mediums do best.
But they were still alive.
She didn't seem to realize that. In the end, she tried to free your Aunt Lauren. So, we stopped her.
You stopped her? How?
We just did.
So what now? Her spirit is seeking revenge?
I don't think so. Why now? Why all this time? Besides, I saw her die. There was no ghost.
So she's not a ghost.
I don't know what she is.
Let's talk about this in the morning. Right now I'm taking a hot shower and going to bed.
Sure, I'll hold the fort.
That's fair enough. But, whoa, peeps. This just took... Oh, God. Where are we? Well, this just took a very interesting turn, peeps. The Countess is back. And we are in another dreamlike state, but this time we're in the Moneta Tavern. Well, this is all getting very, very strange and interesting. And we shall explore more leads in this case and see where it leads us in the next video. So, see you there, peeps.